Hello, hello. How are you all? Well, no one joined right now, but this message is for the people who are gonna see my live sessions recording. So, hope you all are doing well. Welcome to my channel. And today, as you can see, we are gonna crochet this beautiful popcorn stitch flower. Isn't it beautiful? So, just give me some time. I'll just check whether the audio is proper or not, because yesterday's live there were some technical issues and I had to, uh, you know, shut down my live. Okay, I can hear myself. Okay, I can hear. And good morning, Jyoti. How are you? Hope you are having a great day, a great start for this beautiful morning. And as you can see, today we are going to learn how to make this beautiful popcorn flower. Everything is proper, very good. So I'll just end this and show you how to make this popcorn stitch flower. So thank you for joining in, Jyoti. Okay. So shall we just talk and let some more people join? Like करो भाई, लाइव को like करो. Okay, so where's my yesterday's project? Yeah. So in yesterday's live, we learned how to crochet popcorn stitch. Sorry, not popcorn stitch. What am I saying? Uh, Front post double crochet, and we learned how to crochet back post double crochet. Okay, so you can check that live out if you want to learn how to make them. And today we are going to crochet this beautiful popcorn stitch flower. So you can use this popcorn stitch flower in many things. You can just you can just end your row within this one or two rows, make one more patch and sew them together and make a keychain, or you can just make a round pouch with it by sewing two panels and keeping an opening. You can enlarge it, or you can make a pillowcase, a round pillowcase. Possibilities are endless. So whatever your creative mind lets you to do, you can try it with this one. Okay, so this one I started with a magic ring. So if you want, you can just pull that magic ring, sorry, that yarn tail, and close the circle a bit more. So shall we start with our today's live tutorial? Okay, so I'll just keep it here. So to make this is actually a normal circle which we use double crochet or single crochet or any stitch with. So we're just going to the method will be the same, only the thing is we are making it with popcorn stitches. So you can start by chaining 2 if you don't know how to make a magic circle, but magic circle is quite easy, so you should go for the magic circle. And then after chaining 2, you can just slip stitch in your first chain, and then in this circle which is made, a very small circle by the way, you can make your 8 single crochets, or you can go for the magic ring. Okay, so magic ring is nothing but a loose slip knot. So to make a magic ring, this is how I make my magic ring. I don't go to make that what do you say, traditional or the proper magic ring, which is like you have to uh, do this and do all those things. So I don't go to do that. So what I do is you can just hold your yarn and with your hook turn opposite direction, just twist your yarn, pinch it here, yarn over, bring the loop up and yarn over and pull up a loop. And your magic ring is made. Hold it like this and twist it. So here's your magic ring. And now you can just chain 1, and now into this circle we will be making 8 single crochets. Okay, so insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through both. So this is how you make your single crochet. So we are going to make 8 of these. So at this point, if you want, you can mark your stitch. I don't need to, but I'll just show you if you want to mark it, how to mark it. So you can just insert your stitch marker. You can see this V. So this is your first stitch. So at the under that V, you can just insert your hook like this and then put it. Mark your stitch like this. But I won't be marking it. So my first single crochet is done. Now let's go for the next one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And thank you, Jyoti, for waiting for me. You came as soon as I started the live. Really thankful. Thank you for the love. And we've made our 8 single crochets, and now we are going to close the circle, the magic circle. So just hold the yarn tail and pull it like this. Pull nice and tight and leave the tail. And now you can just insert your hook into the very first stitch which you made. Suppose you didn't mark the stitch and you don't know which one is your stitch, so you can count backwards. Skip the loop on your hook, that is the working loop. So after the working loop, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay, so this will be your first stitch because you made 8 single crochets, so count backwards 8. Okay, so insert your hook into that one. Suppose your first stitch is too tight and you're not able to insert your hook, then you can just take your tapestry needle or anything smaller like this, insert your hook insert it into that and just pull it up a little bit like this, and then you will have made that stitch little loose, and then you can insert your hook. So like this, then yarn over, pull up a loop, passing through the working loop like this. Okay, so our first row is done. So hi to all the people who have joined me in just now. So in today's live tutorial, I'm making this beautiful popcorn stitch flower. Isn't it beautiful? It's like a 3D flower. So I've told the uses for this. You can use it for making a pillow cover, or you can make 2 panels, like just 2 rows of 2 panels, and then just sew them together. And you can turn it into a keychain, or you can make 1 more row, or how big of a pouch you want, you can make 2 panels and then sew them and keep the opening, leave the opening and sew them, and you have a purse done or a pouch done. So it will be really beautiful if you use this. Okay, so let's start making our popcorn stitches. So if you don't know how to make popcorn stitch, so we are going to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and this will be counted as your first double crochet. So now into this very first stitch where we made the slip stitch, this one, we are going to make 4 double crochets. So 4 plus 1 will be 5 double crochets in 1 stitch. Okay, So this is my first one, and now go into that same stitch at the very root of your chain 3 and make your second double crochet. Jania Koleska, I hope I pronounced your name right. Hi, hope you're having a great day. Welcome to my channel. So I've made my second double crochet, and I'll just go ahead and make my third double crochet. So in the beginning I have chain 3, so instead of chain 3 you can chain 2 also. See, I don't like this bulge, but just to teach, for the teaching purpose, I've made chain 3. So 1, 2 and 3. Let's make 2 more. 1 and 2. Like this. So we have a 5 double crochets in one stitch, the first stitch. So now what we are going to do is just, you can just enlarge that loop so that your stitch doesn't go out, and remove your hook, and into the very first stitch which you made on top of your chain 3 here. If you are confused, then just go back 5 stitches, right? 1 2 3 4. So you can just go back. So now here I have made 4 double crochets, so just count back 4. 1 2 3 4. So this one is your first stitch. Okay, so just insert your hook into that and insert your hook into this loop, your working loop, and make it tight, not too tight, normal tightness, and then just bring it out like this. So you can just hold your work like this and bring it out of that stitch. And here you have created your first popcorn stitch. Now just chain 1. Okay, and now we are going to the next stitch. So this is your next stitch. I hope it's clear. And am I audible? Let me just check once. I don't want to make the same mistake again. Okay, I'm audible. Fine. So now again we are going to make our popcorn stitch in the next stitch, which is this one. Okay, so our stitch won't be like normal, it will be little raised up because of so many stitches in one. The next stitch is always like this. Thank you, Jyoti. Okay, thank you for letting me know. So let's go into this next stitch and make 5 double crochet. So 1 2 3 4 and 5. So we've made our 5 double crochets. So now make your loop bigger, remove your hook, and go for your first stitch. So you can just pull this popcorn stitch away and you'll find this stitch before your first double crochet. Can you see this stitch? So insert your hook into this, insert your hook into the working loop, tighten it, and just hold it and bring it out like this. Okay, and chain 1. Now let's go for the next one. See, this is what happens when you make popcorn stitch. Your next stitch will be kind of pressed, or you won't be able to find it, and you might go for the next one. So be very careful about it. You can just do it like this and you'll find your stitch. Sarojini Mighty, sorry, Sarojini, I just call you Sarojini. Clear. Thanks. Thank you so much. Okay, so now again we are going to do the same thing. So basically we are making 1 popcorn stitch in all 8 stitches. So 1, go into that same stitch, 2, again into that same stitch, 3, 4 and 5. So all 5 double crochets go into that one stitch. and then again we are doing the same thing. Remove your hook, go into that very first stitch which you made. Okay, and I told you, if you're not able to understand here, then you can count backwards: 1 2 3 4 and 5. So go into that stitch and go into that loop. And you can do one thing: if you find it difficult to come out like this, if your hook is getting stuck into some of the stitches, just turn your hook backwards and then just get it out like this. This will be more easier for you. Okay, then chain one. So we are chaining one after every popcorn stitch. It's like we are locking that stitch and making one chain space. Okay, so again go for the next stitch. See, this is the next stitch. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 and 5. So we've made our 5 stitches. Remove your hook, insert your hook into that very first stitch and put your hook inside, turn your hook backwards and just bring it out and chain one. So hi guys who have joined me just now. In today's live tutorial, I'm teaching how to make this beautiful popcorn stitch flower. Sandra Ringo says hi. Hi Sandra, how are you? Hope you're having a great day. And thank you for visiting my channel, visiting my live session. Okay, so we've made our one chain, and now again we are going for the next one. 1 2 3 4 and 5. Remove your hook, go into that very first stitch. Okay, see, 1 2 3 4 and 5. Insert your hook into the loop, tighten your loop. Tighten your loop as in not too tight, just normal tightness to close that circle, and chain one. Again yarn over, go into this next stitch which is scrunched up here and make your 5 double crochets into that stitch. 2 3, and thank you for liking my video. 1 2 3 4. You can just keep the tail away. Like suppose after working, if your circle gets bigger because of all the stretching, you can just close that circle again. So 1 2 3 4 and 5. So again we'll go into that first stitch, put your hook into this working loop and bring it out. So these are the popcorn stitches. Wow, saying so much popcorn makes me feel like eating one. And we have made how many? Let's count. 1 2 3 4 5 6. And I think I have made 1 double crochet in the next stitch. Yeah, so I'll just do the correction like this and make your popcorn stitch. And then go for the next one. 1 2 3 4 and 5. Then insert your hook into that first one and there. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and now we are making our last one in our last stitch. So this is not a stitch, do not get confused. This is the stitch from where we made our slip stitch and 3 chains. Okay, so this one is my last stitch. So in that I'm going to make my popcorn stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, join the working loop with your first double crochet of the set and chain 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've made our 8 double crochets, and now I'll show you where to join. So now, because all the stitches are tied here, you can just follow your chain 3 over here. The stitch is behind. So if you just uh, hold your chain 3 and see, this is your first stitch, okay, on top of your chain 3. So in that, insert your hook and make your slip stitch, and we're done with the first row, or the second row. Actually, this was the first row. So this itself is looking so pretty. You can use it as we can use a thinner thread and end your row here by chaining 1 and cutting the yarn. You can use it for anything, earring, locket, or anything, and you can accessorize it any way you want. But we are making this, so we'll go for the next round. So now chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and now we are going to make 2 double crochet in each section. Okay, but I'll just show you now. Where we have chain 3, we are going to make one set or one popcorn stitch here, and the second popcorn stitch we'll be making when we come to close the round in this chain 1 section. So one popcorn stitch will be here, and the last popcorn stitch will be here of the 2 set. Okay, so let's make a popcorn stitch. 1, so this one is counted, the chain 3 is counted as your first double crochet, so this is your second, third, fourth and fifth. So 5 double crochets are done. 5 as in 4 plus 1. So insert your hook into that first stitch or on top of your chain 3. Insert your hook into this and bring it out. So this pattern demands a lot of yarn. Okay, so be prepared for it. But a beautiful pattern like this deserves to be a little bit demanding. Okay, so first popcorn stitch is done, and now from here on till the last we are making 2 popcorn stitches in each chain space. Now remember, we chained 1, so in this chain 1 space between 2 popcorn stitches we are going to make 2 popcorn stitches. So yarn over, insert your hook into this chain space and make your first popcorn stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Hold your work here so that this doesn't get open, or you can just keep a bigger loop, and into your first stitch insert your hook in this, let the hook face backwards and bring it out. Again, chain 1, then again go into that same chain space and make your second popcorn stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Pull your loop up, insert your hook into that first stitch, insert your hook into your working loop, chain 1. So we've made 2 popcorn stitches between the in the chain 1 space between the earlier popcorns. Then again we are going directly into next chain space, which is this, between the 2 popcorn stitches, and make your 2 popcorn stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Go into that first stitch, insert your hook into the working loop, pull up, chain 1, and again we are going into that same chain space and making a second popcorn stitch. Like this. Thank you for liking my live. I hope you all are enjoying the process of making this beautiful popcorn stitch flower. You know, you can just add a bead to it and it will be mind-blowing. So again we are going in the chain 1 space between 2 popcorn stitches and making a 2 popcorn stitches. Two, 3, 4 and 5. Go into that very first stitch and bring this out. Chain 1, go into that same stitch. Be careful while inserting. You might insert your hook into some other place and spoil the work, so be very careful of it. So 1 sorry, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Believe it or not, this is the only time when I speak so much. Otherwise, usually I'm silent. I stay at home mostly. Children go to their colleges and work and all, and I'm left by myself, so I don't speak so much. So when I speak here, my throat just gets so dry. Okay, and I put the AC on because it's hot here, so that also gets my throat dry. So forgive me for clearing my throat again and again. Eva Flores 3245, beautiful flowers. Thank you for sharing your experience. God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and God bless you too. Okay, so again we are going in between these 2 flowers in the chain 1 space, and let's make our 2 set of popcorn stitches. 1 set of 2 popcorn stitches. 2, 3, 4 and 5. Remove your hook, go into that first stitch, insert your hook into the working loop, turn your hook backwards and bring it out, and chain 1. Again we are going into the same space and making our 5 double crochets to make a popcorn stitch. So if you guys have any questions you want to ask regarding this project, you can ask me. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So we've made a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double crochets. Remove your hook and enlarge your loop and remove your hook. And insert your hook into this chain 1 space. Not chain 1, sorry, first stitch. Insert your hook into the loop and bring the loop up. Chain 1. So we have made our 2 popcorn stitches in the chain 1 space. So let's move on to the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Go into the first stitch, insert your hook into the loop, chain 1. Now the second popcorn stitch in the same chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So we've made our 2 popcorn stitches between these two. Now we'll go for the next one. So into this chain space, next chain space, make your 2 popcorn stitches. 2, 3, 4 and 5, and insert it into the first stitch, pull it out, chain 1, again go into the same chain space and make your 5 double crochets into that chain space or the space between those popcorn stitches. So 2 I have made, 3 more, 1, 2 and 3. So we've made our 5 double crochets. Insert into the first stitch, into the loop, keep your loop away, bring it out and chain 1. And we've made our 2 popcorn in the chain space. Now let's go for the next one. I hope you're finding my instructions simple and easy to follow. You can answer me if this is helpful for you. If you have any doubts, you can let me know. Jana Kit, I hope I pronounced it right. Thank you so much. Thank you for giving the confirmation that my instructions are easy to follow. I just love teaching crochet. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Insert your hook in there, bring it up and chain 1. Now we are going to make our second popcorn stitch in the same chain space. Here. Then do the same thing, make your popcorn stitch. And now we have finished making our popcorn stitches, and this is the last popcorn stitch we'll be making. So remember, in the beginning of the row I told you that between these two, the first popcorn stitch I have made here at the beginning, and the second popcorn stitch we are making in the end in this chain space. Okay, so hi Jana, can I call you Jana? Jana Kit. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. If I'm not, then forgive me. And thank you for liking my video, my live tutorial, I'm sorry. Okay, so we are making our last popcorn stitch of this round. 3, 4 and 5. Now let's insert a hook into that first stitch, insert a hook into that working loop, bring that working loop out and chain 1. And now, as I told you in the earlier round, to finish this round, your chain 3 has gone back over here. So what you can do is just hold that chain 3 and just pull it, and you will come to know the stitch where you need to finish your round. So this is that stitch. So insert your hook into that stitch and make your slip stitch like this. Isn't it beautiful? I just love crochet. I love crochet. I love crochet. You can't imagine how much, like if I'm speaking this much for something, that means I love it. Otherwise, I don't have anything to speak, to talk. Okay, so now this chain 3 is counted as our first double crochet. So now into this stitch, we are making 4 double crochets. 1, oops, so first double crochet, 2, 3 and 4. So we have a total of 5 double crochets. This one counts as a first double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And we are doing the same thing here also, but here we are changing the pattern just like we do it in the normal circle. So this round consists of, let me finish this and then I'll tell you. Chain 1. So in this round, just as we do in the normal circle, we are making 1 popcorn stitch in the very first stitch and 2 popcorn stitches in the next chain space. Then 1 popcorn in the next chain space, 2 popcorns in the next. So we'll be making 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 like that. Okay? Okay. So we have made our first one. So here we won't be making anything, if I'm not wrong, here. Let's see. Okay. Can I drink some water? Just give me 1 minute. Oh, my water is kept there. Okay. Thank you for waiting. So one more person has said hi, but I don't know the language, so I'm sorry. How to pronounce your name, I don't know. So it is this person. So hi. Okay. So thank you. So we have made first popcorn stitch between these two popcorn stitches, and now in the next one we are making 2 popcorn stitches. So here's the chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Remove your hook, insert it into the very first stitch, insert your hook into the working loop and bring the loop out and chain 1. Now each popcorn stitch is divided by a chain 1. Remember that. So we've made our 1 popcorn stitch in between these two. So now just make 1 more. So insert your hook, pull up a loop, pass it through 2 times. Why am I experiencing double crochet? Okay, 1, 2, 3. The teaching mode is always on, so the basic crochet teaching mode, so it just comes out. So 1 2 3 4, and this is the 5th one. Remove this, put it in the first one, insert it into the working loop, turn your hook back side or in the opposite direction and bring it up and chain 1. So we've made 2 double crochets in between, 2 popcorn stitches in between these 2 popcorn stitches. So the first one we have made just 1, in the second we have made 2, now in the next one we are going to make 1. So let's go into that and make a 1 popcorn stitch. 2 3 4 and 5. Insert it into the first stitch. There. Okay, so here we made 2, here we made 1, now here we are making 2 again. 1 2 3 4 and 5. Thank you for liking my live tutorial, and do subscribe to my channel for lovely tutorials like this, easy to follow tutorials. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay. And then in the same place we are going to make 1 more. 1 2 3 4 and 5. Then again the same thing, like this we've done. Okay, so we've made 2 popcorn stitches in between this, 1 popcorn over here, so 1 2, and again here we are making 1 in this chain space. So if you know how to crochet a normal circle, then this is easy for you, because same rule applies here. 1 2 3 4 and 5. So 5 stitches done. Insert your hook into the first one, insert your hook into the working loop and bring it out. Chain 1. So 2 here, 1 here, and now again 2 in the next. So if you do make this, then here you can send it to me on my Instagram. My Instagram goes with the same name, Nalini's Corner. Okay, so 1 2 and 3 and 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. So we are making 2 in this space. Here there is 1, so again you go into that same space, make your next one. 2 3 4 and 5, and insert your hook into that first one. 1 2 3 4 and 5. Did I make chain 1 here? I don't think so. I made chain 1. That's why this confusion. Okay, let's open this. Luz Helena Moreno says hi. Hello. And sorry for mispronouncing your name if I didn't pronounce it properly. So here we made Okay, so two, we made two here, one here, so we are going to make a second one in this one. One, two, three, four, and five. Insert your hook into that first one. There. So after making two in between these two, in the next one we are making one. So insert your hook and make your popcorn stitch. That insert your hook is something just comes in, like this, it comes from my mouth. Then I realize, oh, I'm not in a teaching thing right now, I'm just making stuff. It's just inbuilt right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Remove your hook, insert it into the first one. So the people who have joined me now, if you're wondering where I'm inserting, so I've made 5 chains. So in the very first stitch which I made here, I insert my hook here, and then in this one the working loop, and just bring it out like this and chain one. Okay, so in between these two we made 2, so here we have made 1. Now again in the next one we are making 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let the beauty be seen. And 5. So we've made a 5 double crochets. Remove your hook, insert it into the first stitch, insert here, bring it out, chain 1. And here we've made 1, so in the next one we are making 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we've made a 5 double crochets, and we can just close this. Okay, so wait a minute, I think so I made a mistake. So 2, 1, 2. Okay, so we'll remove this. See, mistakes happen, it's okay. Talking and crocheting can be a bit distracting. So we made 2 here, we made 1 here, so here we are supposed to make 1 more. Karuna Niti Mallika says hi. Hi Karuna Niti. Okay, so let's make our next popcorn stitch here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so it's very important to check your, just go back 1 or 2 stitches and check your work, because if I wouldn't have noticed that mistake and I would have finished it, and then I had to open everything again and work again. So it's always, the best decision to check your work. Once you're done, just look back whether you're doing the right thing or not. Saves time and energy. Okay, insert in the first stitch, make your popcorn stitch. So we have finished making 2 here and chain 1. Now in the next one we are making 1. So if you're wondering where I'm inserting the hook, then here's a chain 1 space. Okay, so in this space I'm inserting. So make your 1 popcorn stitch in the next one. So we are making 1 in 1, 2 in second. Thank you for liking my live tutorial. Do subscribe to my channel, it helps me out. to bring more beautiful projects like this. So 1 2 3 4, and this will be my fifth one. Okay, so you can just remove your hook, insert in the first one, done. Now here 2, here 1, here again 2. So make your 2 popcorn stitches in this space. 2 3 4 and 5. And your second popcorn stitch in the same place. 1 2 3 4 and 5. Now again same thing, chain 1. So we have made 1 in this, 2 in this, now again 1 in the next space. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we made 2 here, 1 here, now 2 in the next one. Two, 3, 4 and 5. Thank you so much for liking my live tutorial. 1 2 3 4 5. Remove your hook, put it into the first one, and here 2 1. So we are making 2 in this one, so go ahead and make your second popcorn stitch in the same space. Oops, 5 are done. 1 2 3 4 5. So in the very first stitch, insert your hook into that working loop and bring it up. So we made 2 here, so in the next one 1. So go into that chain space between 2 popcorn stitches. 1 2 3 4 and 5, and make your stitch. Chain 1. Now we've made 1 popcorn stitch here, here 2, here 1, so here also we are making 2. 1 2 3 4 5. Insert into first stitch and done. Chain 1 2 1 2. So we are making 2 here, 2 3 4 and 5, like this. Insert your hook into this first stitch. Something's wrong. Okay, like this, and chain one. So here we made one, here we made two, now one in this chain space. So if you guys have any questions, you can ask me related to what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and finish your popcorn stitch. So here we had 2, here we made 1, and here we are going to make 2. So we started with 1 and we are ending with 2. So if your count is proper, you'll always end with 2 if you're starting with 1. 2 and 1 as in 1 popcorn stitch. If you make in the beginning, so 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, you'll end with 2. So 3, 4 and 5. Oops. 1 2 3 4 5. So 1 and the second popcorn stitch. Five. And chain 1. And we've come to the end of this round, and you can just make a slip stitch into that very first stitch. And as I told you, here it's difficult to spot which is your first stitch, so either you can mark it or you can just follow this. This is your chain 3, right? So just hold your chain 3, pull it, and you'll find your first stitch, which is this one after your chain 3 or on top of your chain 3. So insert a hook here, make your slip stitch like this, and our beautiful popcorn stitch flower is done. Should I go for next round to explain what goes next? Okay, I'll just make one more round and then we'll stop there. So right now this is as same as this flower, so you can attach it, you can turn it into a granny square, or you can just use it however you like. You can use it as a keychain. You can just join these two together like this. So here's my last one, and you can just sew on all of this, turn it into a keychain. You can just make 2 rounds. This is too big for a keychain, or it's your wish if you want to keep it this big, or you can just make 2 rounds and then sew it all together. If you want stuffing, you can put it, otherwise this will be quite thick, and turn it into a keychain. Just sew it all over like this. From here, just sew it. If you want to learn how to stitch this, it might be there in my previous one. I had made a bird something like this. Okay, so this is just a okay, I'll just show you that. Just give me a moment. Okay, since I have my bag here, I'll just show you the previous things which I made into my previous lives. So I'll just show you. So these birds I had made, so there is a live tutorial for this. So in this I had shown you how to sew two panels together. So you can follow that uh, method and just, you know, sew these two together. Or if you want to turn it into a coin pouch, just from here to here you can sew it and leave this open. It becomes a coin pouch. And if you enlarge this, then same thing, you know, you can keep the top open how much you want it. It becomes a purse. Or you can just turn it into a pillow cover. Whatever it is, it's gonna look gorgeous. And you can just add a, you know, a bead. Do I have a bead here? Okay, let's see how a bead will look at this. Do I have it? Okay, so the white bead is in some other box, I think, which I'll have to search, obviously. Okay, yeah, I know where it is. I hope so. Okay, so I don't know in that some other things. So there, so I'll just show you some other beads which I have. Those beads are kept somewhere else. So I'll just show this one. So you can just add a bead here and it'll look cute. So this is actually a drop bead. Or you can just make a small, you know, other crochet round of other color and do some variations to it. Okay, I can just pop. I'll try to. Can I? No. So anyway, you know what I mean. You can just, you know, put a bead in this and it'll look gorgeous. This was just some earring which I had made long back. Okay. So I'll just make one more round with you guys and then we can end our live. Okay, so which one were we working? Here. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you other things which I've made in my past lives. So along with these cute birds, I had made this book keychain. And then what else? Yeah. Then I had made this 4-leaf clover. All these tutorials are available on my channel in the live section. So I made all these live. And then we have made these flower bag charms. I think that's it. Then some basic crochet I've taught. So you can just check them out. Okay, so we'll continue with our work. So insert your hook here. Okay, so chain 3 and this counts as our first double crochet. Insert your hook into this next one and make your first popcorn stitch. So we always start with one popcorn stitch. So the people who have joined me just now, a big hi to you all. 1 2 3 4 5. And I'm making this beautiful popcorn stitch flower. Thank you for liking my live tutorial. Hope you subscribe to my channel. It helps me out. And do check out my channel, my live tutorials for other beautiful tutorials. So I've made my first popcorn stitch, and now in the previous round what we had done, we made one popcorn stitch between two popcorns, and in the next space we made two. Next space one, next space two, so 1 2 1 2 1 2, like that we have made here. Just we do it a normal circle. We are making 1 1 2. In this we have made 1 2 1 2. So here we are making 1 1, and then in this space 2, then again 1 1, and in the next space 2. So the method is the same as you make a crochet a normal circle. So we have made our one popcorn stitch here. So in the next space we are making one popcorn stitch again. So 1 2 3 4 and 5. Remove your hook, insert it into the very first stitch which you made, and make your popcorn stitch and chain 1. Now we have made one in between these two, one in between these two, and now in between these two we are going to make 2. So 1 1 and 2. So if you're wondering where I'm inserting my hook, so this is the chain space in between these two popcorn stitches. So I'm making in that. 1 2 3 4 and 5. Keep your loop bigger. Insert in the first stitch and turn your hook opposite direction. Pull it out. Chain 1. Then again we are going into that same chain space and making our next one. So 1 2 3 4 and 5, and make your popcorn stitch. So if you have joined me now and you don't know how to make the popcorn stitch, you can after my live is done and the video is uploaded, you can check it in the recording how I've started this work, this project. So we've made our two popcorn stitch here. So one here and two here. Again we are going to make one here, one in the next space, and two in the next. So one, two, three, 4 and 5. Insert your hook into the first and popcorn stitch. Then again one in the next chain space. 2 3 4 and 5, and make your popcorn stitch like this. So we have made one in this chain space, one in this chain space, and next one 2. Seema 5832. Hello ma'am, good morning. Good morning. Beautiful work. Thank you so much, Seema. Okay, so I'm teaching how to make this popcorn stitch flower. Hope you like it. So we have made our one in between these two and these two, and now after making one in this chain space, we are making 2. So make your 2 popcorn stitches in this stitch, this chain space. I'm Seema Crochet from Punjab. Oh, wonderful. So you have your YouTube channel or you just crochet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have you seen my channel before? Have you seen my work before? Or is this your first time? Chain 1, and again we are making one more popcorn stitch into the space. Yes, ma'am. Oh, wonderful. That is great. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then make your popcorn stitch like this. So if you can see, we have made 1 in this, 1 in this, and 2 in this. Now again we are making 1 in this, 1 between this, and 2 here. So this is how we just increase our did I make chain 1? No, I did make chain 1. Or oh yes, I did make it. Good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So Seema, you said yes ma'am to the YouTube channel, or whether you have seen my work before? I'm confused. For what did you say yes? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because if you have a channel of your own, then I can give you a shout out here. Let's support each other. Nice to meet you, ma'am. Nice to meet you too, Seema. Hope to see your work soon. Do you have a channel or your Instagram or something? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the 5th one. So done. So after this 2, we have made 1 in this one and 1 in this one, and now we'll be making 2 in this chain space. Okay, so 1, 2, twins autism family. This, okay, I think so you might have missed saying that. So but hi twins autism family, hope you're doing well, hope your family is doing well. Sanna, and I'm sorry I can't pronounce the whole name. Sanna and something else is there. I'm so sorry. I'll just show you your name. That's always better. Let me see. This person. Oops. So this one. So hi, and thank you for liking my work. Twins autism family, how are you? Yeah, I'm good. I hope you're well too. Hope you're having a great day. सीमा, मेरा भी क्रोशे का चैनल है मैम. ओ वंडरफुल. यही वाला चैनल है, यही नाम है. Then I'll definitely check out your channel. Twins autism family, yes, I'm good. Oh wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for tuning into my life. So 1, 2, and 3. 4 and 5. Do subscribe to my channel, guys, for wonderful tutorials like these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and join. Gurmeet Kaur says hi. Hi Gurmeet. Oh, you speak Hindi also? Yes, I'm an Indian and I'm a North Indian. Okay, so we've made 2 here, 1, 1, and we are making 1 more in this one. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Now we can finish a popcorn stitch like this and chain one. Subscribe done, ma'am. Thank you so much. Very twins autism family. Very good. Thank you so much. And some one person has just said hi, but I don't know how to take your name, to pronounce your name. So let me just show you. So I don't know whether you can see this. So I can't pronounce your name. So hi. So we've made our two popcorn stitches in this. Now again we are making one in between this, one in between this, and two in the next one. Seema, you can just drop in a comment after my live is done so that I can visit your channel. Okay, because once this live is done, then these comments disappear, so I won't be able to, contact you. So just drop in a comment after the live session. In the recording, you can just drop in a comment and I'll definitely subscribe you. Okay, so we'll make our one double crochet in this. Not double crochet, what am I saying? Popcorn stitch. 4 and 5. So after making a 5, go into that very first one like this and chain one. Now we have made our first popcorn stitch. In the next one again we are making a second popcorn stitch of the set. 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then go into that first stitch and finish your popcorn stitch, chain one. So we made one and now two we are making in this one. Okay, I have. Okay, wonderful. So in the next one we are making two popcorn stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. The people who want to learn this, then you can just visit my recording and watch my tutorial from the start, and you know how to start this project and how to make these popcorn stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Insert into first stitch and chain one. Then we have now made two here. So again, one popcorn stitch in the next chain space. 2, 3, 4 and 5. Chain one, second popcorn stitch into the next chain space. 2, 3, 4 and 5, like this. Now we have made one here, one here. Now in between these two we are making two popcorn stitches. Thank you for liking my live tutorial, guys. Your engagement means a lot to me. Thank you for liking my work. I just love what I'm doing right now. Crochet has a major part in my heart. 1, 2, 3. So one part belongs to God, one to my family, and one to my crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chain one and 1 1, and we are making one more in this. Oops. 1 2 3 4 and 5. So we've made our 2 poke-on stitches here. Let's go for the next one. Seema, I have commented, ma'am. Okay, thank you. I'll definitely subscribe to your channel. Oops. So Seema, I always I try to come live daily, Monday to Saturday. Sometimes I may not, but right now regularly I'm coming for a live tutorial daily because I like this engagement which we have between me and the viewers, subscribers. I hope all of you subscribe. So 1 2, it's just one tap and you'll be subscribed. You don't have to take much effort. Okay, so you can just find many wonderful tutorials. 1 2 3 4. So I always try to come live around 9, before 9 if I finished all my daily work, morning work, or at least by 9 I try to come live. Sundays belong to God, so I'm not there on Sundays, but other days I'm there. So 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so insert your hook, make your popcorn stitch, go for the next one. Seema, okay, you're leaving. Okay, bye bye. 1 2 3. Nice to meet you too, Seema. 1 2 3. Hope to meet you again. 4 and 5. 1 2 3 4 5. So we've made one here, and now 2 in the next one. So 1 2 3 4 and 5, and you can just insert your hook into the first stitch and popcorn stitch. So 1 1, and we are making 2 here. So go into that same stitch again. Did I chain 1? Yes. And make your next popcorn stitch. 1 2 3 4 and 5. Go into that first stitch here, finish it like this, and we have made a 2 here. So again we are starting with 1 popcorn stitch in the next one. So I call this as a set. So this is a set 1 1 and 2. So now we are beginning our next set. 1 2 3 4 and 5. So our first popcorn is done. In the next space, 1 2 3 4 and 5. So 1 2 3 4 and 5. So insert your hook here and make your chain 1. So 1 1. Now in the next one 2. So in each round this is the way you're going to increase. So now here we are making set of 1 1 2. So in the next round it will be 1 1 1 and then 2. Then in the next round increase one more, 1 1 1 1 2. So every round you're increasing by 1. And if you're doing it right, your two crochets will come on top of two crochets like this. Okay, so now we have made our one in each. Now here we are making two. So two double crochet, three, 4 and 5, then go ahead and make your second popcorn stitch in the same space. A cushion cover, a round cushion cover will look lovely with this, don't you think? So this is my second popcorn stitch. So if you see, the two popcorn stitches will always come on top of two popcorn stitches. Uh, let's see here. Yeah, see, two, two, two. Okay. So this is the way you can check your stitch count. So I made chain one, again one popcorn stitch here, four and five. Then you can just close your popcorn stitch here, chain one, go for the next chain space, make your one popcorn stitch, two, three, four and five. Then this is our last chain space, and as I told you in the previous round, when you start with 1, you'll always end with 2. If your stitch count is right, you'll always end with 2. So here we have made our 1 and 1. Now here we are making 2. So 1, George. Oh, it's a long name, so I'm just gonna call you George. Hi. And then Barbara Howell. What size needle are you using? I'm using 4mm crochet hook. Okay, and this is a 4-ply yarn. I don't remember the yarn number, but it's a 4-ply yarn, and you can just use any yarn, and you just use a hook suitable to it, and the size varies from your yarn size and your hook size. If you're using a smaller number hook, then your work will be little smaller. If you're using a thicker yarn and a bigger hook, then your work will be little bigger. So this is a 4mm crochet hook. Reena Gabriel, if I'm not wrong, says hi. Hi. Hope you're having a great day. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So here be careful, your hook might split these, and your work might get not spoiled, but the yarn might get pulled, some of the strings. So try not to do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And again we are going into the same chain space and finishing our popcorn stitch. 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then insert your hook into that first double crochet and finish. And here we have finished our round. And as I told you before, the first stitch in which you want to slip stitch and finish your round is behind the popcorn stitch. So you can just hold your double crochet and just pull it a bit, and here's your stitch. Okay, so this is on top of your chain 3. So insert your hook here and make your slip stitch like this, and then you can just chain 1 and cut your work. Okay, so I think anyway I've made this much, so I might increase this as much as possible, both of the panels, and turn it into a cute purse or something. So some idea is cooking up in my brain, so let's see how it goes, and I'll show you the finished work in my future lives. Rena says, love your work. Done, subscribed. Thank you so much. I love you. And thank you for loving my work. You can just tune into my channel for many lovely tutorials like this. I've even taught in my past 5 lives, I have taught basic crochet. So for absolute beginners, you'll find it really simple and easy to understand uh, crochet. So you can start your crochet journey, and then of course I have some tutorials also, the edited ones, the proper ones. You can check them also. And then now I've started coming live because I like this live interactions, and even I can answer your questions, live. So that's why I'm stopped making those tutorials, and I'm coming live for right now for the time being. So I hope you like this, and it's just beautiful. And I just, as I told you, you can just sew a bead or something in between, and it will be gorgeous. So as I told you, you can just make 2 rounds of this, and make 2, sew them together with these stitches. Just you can just join them and stitch them, and just add a keychain, and it will become a beautiful keychain. Or you can just increase your work and make a bag with this, or a pouch. If you want to make a pouch, this size I think will be enough, or you can make 1 more round, and you can just sew it around like this. Keep one opening. If you know how to add a zip, you can add, or a hook or something. Or you can just keep make some chains and tie it to this side, and add a strap, and your cute pouch is ready. Or you can increase it more, turn it into a bag, or you can increase it more and turn it into a cushion cover. It will be a beautiful cushion cover. So this is how Sana, I don't know how to pronounce your name completely, but you know who I'm talking about. You just commented. Thank you so much. Subscribe. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm done here. Okay, so now if you want to go to the next round, same rule applies. So here we started with 8. We started with magic ring, made 8 single crochets, closed the ring. Then we made 1 popcorn stitch in each. So here we have 8. Then in the next one we made 2 popcorn stitch in between each stitch, as you can see. Then in the next round we started by making 1 popcorn stitch in the beginning place space, and then 2, then 1, then 2. So that's the way our next round was. And then into the next one, 1, 1 and 2, 1, 1 and 2. Now if you want to go to the next round, 1, 1, 1 and then 2. So you can keep increasing your rounds like that. The next round will be 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. So remember, if you are doing it right, it's just the same like how we crochet a circle, same way, same pattern we are following. Only the thing is we are making popcorn stitches. So if your stitch count is right, you'll always have 2 above 2. See here, I've made 2. The next 2 will come on top of it. The next 2 will come on top. So that way you can understand that your work is proper, your stitch count is proper. Okay, so I hope you like this tutorial. So thank you for the people who have subscribed, and the people who have just tuned in. Do subscribe to my channel, help my channel grow. I come live daily around 9 India time. If I get time, I try to come live before that, like 8:30 or so, if my morning shows are done, or at least by 9 I come. So you can just join in, and we can learn something beautiful together. Okay, so do subscribe to my channel, and watch my videos, like, share, and comment, and let me know how you find my tutorials. And if you do make something, I have an Instagram page also with the same name, Nalini's. I'll just show you, Nalini's Corner. So there's a brown baby dress in my, what do you call that, icon? See, I'll just show you. So this is my Instagram account. So you can follow me here if you want, or you can just send me your work which you learned and which you tried. So you can send me, you can DM it to me, the photos, and I would love to see them, and I can show it in the next live like this. Okay, to other people what you made with your by learning crochet from me. And you can just check out all the things which I made, and the same thing is on my YouTube channel also, so you can check them out. Okay, so let's meet tomorrow. Do subscribe, like, comment, share, and all those good things, and let's meet tomorrow around 9. Okay, so until our next live, bye bye. Love you.